Okay, hello everybody. It's a Thursday night. And I've had a long day. And so we are going to play some Mahjong. Did I post all the things? No, I did not. There we go. Alright, let me make sure I got everything here. Oh, crap. I have to make one slight little change for YouTube because I forgot that. But hello everyone, how are you doing this evening? Give me 1 second. Switch the stream. Okay. I've had a hell of a day, so I'm a little bit scattered-brained, which is probably not the state you should be in when you are playing Mahjong. But we're here anyways. And we're just going to see what happens. Alright, so if you want to come and play, we are, as always, on Crystal. So you can just come on over. And we're good to go. Now, I have no idea how many people are going to be fishing tonight. I'm kind of, or not fishing, Mahjong. I'm kind of expecting it to be like when Occult Crescent came out, wherein everyone was just off doing like Deep Dungeon, but we'll find out. Emily Caltrop's up. Let's go do that. Remembering where all these things are. Alright, so Caltrop's only up for 5, so this will be a bit of a quick one. We could go to a Xenocanthus? That's previous weather. No, okay, we can't do prep on that one. Where are you? There you are. So we're gonna just see if we can get any mooches out. That's a hand, I think. What should be aiming for actually? Moon Ripper's up. No, it's Sculptor's up right now, so that's not gonna work. Where can we go next? We'll probably go to Xena next. Xenocanthus. I'm trying to think of fish here that aren't just fish that you can do while waiting for a queue, and I don't want anything with like super long commitment or that I have to wait for an intuition or something. But that's a way sooner monkfish than I thought. So basically any other single bite we're good with. Actually, at this point, we could probably use Modest Lure to force it, and then we just play the, is it going to be a is it going to be a gecko or is it going to be a crab? See if we can get at least one mooch out here. So we'll do Xena next, most likely. We're at 3 of 4 on the Mahjong queue. Oh, Dream Gobi's coming in too. Could do Judge Ray. I don't think Zona Seeker's up though. Hello, Zin. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. No! Alright, just need one more person for the Mahjong. It's been a long enough day that I was like, I know I have to stream today. I want to do something chill. And so naturally I think of the most brain-racking thing, which is Mahjong. What could go wrong? I was thinking about doing the deep dungeon. There's only like, I don't know if I have enough time to do anything meaningful with the deep dungeon. No, we had a minute left. I probably could have. No, I still would have only gotten one mooch out of that because it would have taken 25 seconds to catch the web-footed sand gecko, and then the bite for Caltrop is still going to be over 30 seconds. So one mooch is all I could get. Nope. We could mooch, or Chowman, see if we can get that mooch. Seconds. That only takes about 9 seconds to reel in. Cool. We got 2 mooches out. Okay, we'll go to Xena next. Try my stun plays on me. I have plenty of stuff to play on me. That's fine, Zin. How was the deep dungeon? I've been meaning to find time to sit down and actually, like, go through it, either with just, like, a matched party or a fixed party. I haven't decided yet. I did it on Tuesday. I did it Tuesday morning, and I got all the way to the final boss solo, and I died at 25% because I got stun locked by the knockbacks. And I just haven't had time to go back since. But maybe this weekend. I'll probably... either this weekend or tomorrow. I'll go through and try and get, like, to 4:30. That is kind of weird. Where just no one talks during that. I on one hand, when I go through, like when I do parties, I kind of want a little bit of chatter just because it makes it a little bit more fun. But also, on the other hand, I don't need someone who's like talking so much that they're clearly not playing. But I was soloing on Warrior Tuesday morning. I got up Tuesday morning and I was watching the world watching the world race. And I was like, man, you know, I could have taken the day off and gone and done this myself. And because I thought it would be kind of fun to enter a world race, right? Like that would be something enjoyable. And I feel like the deep dungeon, with having no experience, what could go wrong? Just saying, yeah, I'm going to try and do that. And then just play it safe. And then I saw some of the bosses and I was like, no way I was going to survive that. I am perfectly okay with not doing that. But the next time we get a deep dungeon in 8.0, I may actually consider that. Maybe do a little bit of practice between now and then. And just go and see if I can enter a world race and see what happens. What could go wrong? Alright, I'm a little rusty. So let's see how this goes. I haven't seen these people before yet, so that's fun. It's one of the few times I get to use that portrait. Alright, 445, 3577. I picked up the 9 instead of the white dragon, that's fine. 3479. We can go to the 7. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. So yeah, we have pretty much. We can get rid of that 9. We'd be looking for an 8 or a 6, ideally an 8. We can get rid of the east wind when someone else discards. This music is weirdly fitting for my current state of mind right now. That's perfect. So we have a pair. An 8 would be great. Yeah, I just don't want to end on needing an 8. Because waiting on doing a single wait on a closed wait is a pain in the butt. I can't really do much with that. I might even hold on Ricci if I don't get that 8. Yeah, we get rid of that. But I do want to hold this east wind, but I don't want to hold it for too long in case somebody has it. So I'm hoping somebody else gets one and they can just discard it. I do need to do a bunch of Mahjong this week though, because I am next weekend I'll be in St. Louis for Gateway Fate, and one of the panels that I am doing on what day is it on? Saturday is a panel on Mahjong. That myself, Epicuriange, and Elise are all doing. So that should be tons of fun. So if you're in the St. Louis area, you should totally come to see Gateway Fate. Hello everyone who is just joining. We're doing Mahjong with some fishing in between on the queues.
We have nothing to fear. Yet.
So it should be a fun night. So I'm looking for that 8. Don't need that. Wrong 8. Thank you, though. Ooh.
It can't be.
Didn't expect that one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay.
The occasional loss is inevitable.
That 6 should have tipped me off that an 8 was risky, but they didn't have any other character tiles out, so I had no way of knowing that the 8 was going to be used. Sometimes you just get unlucky. Oh, don't like this. But I'll take an east wind over a west. North is out of the question for me now. So we have a 9, 4, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Drop the 9. 7, 8. So that's 1. We need another pair of some shape. Because that'll be a 3, 4, 5 or a 4, 5, 6. This will be a 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, or a 2, 3, 4. Or a 3, 4, 5. I think I said that one. We'll keep the pair of 7s. Alright, cool. We can use the green dragons there. So we can drop the 9, we can drop the east wind, which is safe to discard because Tizzy got there and already discarded theirs. Six, 7, 8. Perfect. Drop the 9, but that east wind should be safe, yeah. So I need a 6 to complete that. I need a 4 or something there. I need... I'm 2-step off of 10 pi here. 2-step? Yes. Sure. Alright, that leaves our pair. That puts us at... Yeah, we're still 2-step away from being ready on our hand because we still need to turn this into a 3, 4, 5 or a sequence. Or, sorry, we need to turn this into a sequence or a triplet, and then we need something for that. But we shouldn't end up on needing a single weight. So that's good. So now we are in 10 pi, which means we just need a 3 or a 6, and we will win a hand. Call an auto call win here, so I don't have to think about that. Unless somebody else gets it. No. That's definitely risky to get rid of, especially because somebody has one. Okay. I always hate getting those late honor tiles. Hello, King of the Nerds. How are you this evening? Pardon my voice here. Nope. Norths are safe to get rid of. Nope. But okay. What are we building here? You're getting rid of, you might be building all simples because you're getting rid of a lot of honor tiles, but this is kind of weird to see that like the 8s and the 3s are getting rid of.
It can't be.
2, yeah, no, that's fair.
Did we make an error in our calculations?
Kona, not helping, dude. My last stream was on Sunday. How have you gotten like almost 300 fish? Oh, I am so tempted to go for... No, I'm not going to go for 13 orphans with 3 on it, or with only 4 tiles towards it. 5, I guess, if you counted that. Okay, so past couple of weeks. That's still really impressive. Of course, I start getting terminals and honor tiles here. We can get rid of the 2. So I'd like to point out, I am the only person who has lost all. I am the only person who's lost points. Doesn't really matter. We'll get rid of the white dragon because that's a safe discard. Yeah, no, we can take north. Yeah, okay, we can get rid of east and west. They don't need it. No one else needs it. Two weeks ago? Okay. I mean, getting most of the fishing log in like 2 weeks is pretty good. Yes, I will call this. Right now I am just scrapping together whatever I can get. So it's 2, 3... There's like 3 in there somewhere. Is this Evilise? Yeah. So 3. Oh, I'm gonna end up on an edge weight here. This is going to, or I'm gonna end up on a really terrible weight because I'll get, unless I get a sit. No, even then I'm gonna have to be waiting for 1 with this setup here because I only have 2, 4, 6, 8, and then a 1. This puts me at. Let's do that because I can easily do something with the 5, and then I can convert it to a open weight of a 4, 5 rather than a 2, 4. So we have 6, 7, 8, 1. You are not discarding bamboo shoots, so it is likely you're building a flush or something to do with bamboos. Hey Doc, I've had a long day, but I'm doing
We have nothing to fear.
okay.
Yet.
Let's see, 7. If they don't have a 7, the 9 is not likely needed for them. They aren't discarding dots, so likely they need them. 2, 3, 1, 4 should be safe. Yeah. Unless they have a 4, 4. Okay. I think the goal here is just to not deal in, and I am going to just play it safe here. Naturally, I'll get a 3 on my next draw. But I think Frey has it here over on the left, yeah. Southwind should be safe because it was recently discarded. We were just fishing. While we were waiting for Q, we did Ambling Caltrop, and then okay, it wasn't me. Woo. We did Ambling Caltrop, and then we started on Xenacanthus, and then Q popped. Doot, 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 doot. Four, 6, 9. Drop the 9. We can bring in the 2. Drop the west. Or north. Sorry, that was a north wind. Drop the 9. We'll take a pair of 6s. Mighty Kinda and Malachi WF, thank you for those follows. We are... Why'd I just hear another sound? I heard another notification. Oh, because it played both of them in sequence, and okay, there was a delay. Alright, so we still have kind of a rough start here. That's a good start. We'll keep the open simples here. I'd like to get rid of this 1-2 as much as I'd like to have it.
Yet.
1, 6s. Maybe they're working for simples. I hate it when I still have to work on my defensive play. 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 6, 7, 1, 2. We can risk that, yeah. We were kind of in a crapshoot for that.
Damn it all.
Oh, I wasn't too far off on the all simples. They just said east. So 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 5, 7. That's 4 options right there, plus some over here. So we're gonna have to discard stuff that already works. So we're just gonna have to decide what it is we want to keep. Starting with 4 pairs is a really good start. But you will happily take all 5, so no one else can have them. Can't do much with that edge weight. See, by the way, if you made Mahjong tutorials, it has crossed my mind of doing Mahjong tutorials. I've had people ask if I could do, like, at least in my style of guides, if I could do like crafting guides and Mahjong guides. I probably won't do crafting because I'm not much of a crafter. Mahjong, though, has been on my list as like a silly fun side thing to do like once. I think when it comes to Domain Mahjong and guides, I think Broken Chair is the one that everyone goes to. I think it's, or misshapen chair, that's it. I think their guide is actually probably the one that most people will go to now. Because it's actually pretty good for Domin Mahjong. But you can also just look up most Riichi Mahjong tutorials, and you would get what you would need. But so Mahjong's been on my list, but I don't feel confident enough to make it on my own, and I just haven't had a chance to figure out who to collab with on how to make Mahjong, like how to Mahjong.
Let any fish who meets my gaze
Oh, goddamn.
learn the true meaning of fear. For I am the harbinger of death, the bane of creatures subaqueous. My rod is
Welcome back,
true and
Mortimer.
unwavering. As I cast into the aquatic abyss, a man, scorned by this uncaring earth, finds solace in the sea. My only friend, the worm upon my hook, wriggling, writhing, struggling to surmount the mortal pointlessness that permeates this barren world. I am alone, I am empty, and yet I fish.
Well timed on that music. I don't want to open any of the points. And I'm not dealer, so I'll take the risk. I need a 7.
Nothing to fear. Yet.
Wrong 7. Let's see, 8, 3, that should be safe. Yeah. So anyways, yes. Mahjong tutorials are on my radar, but I just have had no time to do anything with non-fish stuff. I think this winter when, well actually probably in the next month or two when I start actually having more free time and am am done recovering from my very busy past few months, you'll probably start seeing some of the more silly stuff come back. I have some stuff that I want to do, like some more like fish train events that we'll probably do on stream.
Yet.
That's terrifying. That is incredibly spooky, where they only need to discard one tile and they were already in Tempai, which means anything could happen.
No,
yeah.
It can't be.
It's a decent hand too.
Loss is inevitable.
For just like basically a gimme Riichi, that was pretty good. Alright, well that kind of sucked, but we're still over 1500, so we won't reset. But we will go in queue again. I'm also going to change off Kona here. We are going to go with Bakula Jaja. Because Bakula Jaja is one of my favorite voice lines for this. Right, let's go do Lottle and Waiting while we wait. That seems fitting. It's faster. But yeah, so I have some cool little like fish train ideas that I want to do. We obviously have Fish Fest coming up in February, which we'll do the full announcement for that in probably next month. You'll get the actual proper announcement for Fish Fest when we'll kick off that. What else is coming up? Fish trains on. One of these days, I will also start the fruity grind, where I'll go and unlock. I'll go do M4S, and I will unlock Fru, and then I'm just going to prog Fru and T so I can say that I have done Fru T. That's like the whole bit. That's it. And I think when I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will also do a event. I think we'll do like a charity event. But I don't think I think at my current rate I hit what was the based on my current rate of gaining subscribers on YouTube, I'll hit 10K before the end of the year, so it'll probably be like one of the first things in January that I'll do is this charity event. I have some ideas for that I also need to do some development on. But that'll be a big fun Fish-a-Palooza thing. We'll do, not Fish-a-Palooza, but like Fish-a-thon. We'll do a bunch of fishing in Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to do some, I think, Guild Wars 2 stuff maybe, but I also have on my list a block of indie games that I wanted to play that are all fish themed. Nice little drift there, whoever that was. So that's on the list. What are the games that I have here? Yeah, like Cast and Chill, Dave the Diver, Fish and Chips are on the list. There is a Minecraft add-on for fishing that I'm kind of interested in doing a little bit of a block on. I just think it would be fun. No Man's Sky has fishing now. So it'll be just basically I play fishing for 12 hours and we raise money for charity. It's great. What could go wrong? Cast and Chill. Yeah, no, I saw Cast and Chill. I meant to pick some of them up in the last Steam sale. I will do that next Steam sale, because when the next Steam sale comes in December, I should be at or over 10,000 subs. No. As much as I want that 5, I don't think we need it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we're okay. At least that 7 wasn't going to help us. That 3 also is not going to help us. Fine, I'll get rid of that 5. A lot of pairs. I think I have more than I need. Or more than I want to have optimally. And now I have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. We'll drop that 9. I think the 7s or the North Winds are going to end up being my pairs. Ideally, we pick up a 3 or a 1 before then. 7, also Void Arc theme, my beloved. No one is discarding characters, which is a little concerning, so maybe we do end up getting a 6. If we get an 8, I would consider dropping the 2.
We're falling behind.
But Mia, have you? I'm assuming you've played Cast and Chill. Is it enjoyable? I started the demo and then didn't finish really much with it. good. Okay, that's good. Alright, white B is getting rid of greens, white dragons, ones. Oh, that's dangerous. I have to do that. Okay. That was very risky. I probably should have just held on to that 5. No. We need to draw into that. It's a safe discard for everybody. Get rid of that 2. 3 would be nice. Does anyone have... There's at least 1, 2. Okay, so there's 2 more 3s in play. We have 3 more rounds of this. Do I just want to force myself into Tempai? Yes. Get rid of that 2 and hope that nobody else needs it. Okay. Really just trying to not discard into white.
Let them tear each other apart.
Basically not do that. Six, 7, 4, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7. Triple. I'll take a 5, 5. Yeah, sure. Works for me. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we'll do that. I think the red dragon was probably the right discard there, because I can do more with a 4, but I also have pretty much the rest of my hand set, so maybe not. Let's drop. We don't need that because we'll get an 8. If we do that, though, we can drop the 9 in the red dragon. Even though we just got it, we can drop the 9 in the red dragon and go for a... No, I'm not gonna con that. That would actually be smart, but I'm not going to. We can get rid of our 2 terminals and just go straight into all simples. You know what? We'll just put a 4 back because we already had one. Why not? Dodge the furt in there. Alright, so 1, 2. So 1, 2. We can drop this. So we need a 5. 2 or 5. 5 is less likely. Just because the 5 will be used more often.
Victory will be ours.
Alright, so we're just waiting for a 2 and a 5. Ah!
They think they can challenge me?
Alright, this is where literally just the tiles take the wheel. Hands are off. It's auto discarding at this point. If I deal in, I deal in. But we have a 2-sided weight on at least 1 uncommon tile, so there it is. That's a good start.
Show them their place. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, good. I have a Dora. Now we're back in it. Six, 7, 7's a good start. Southwind is better than Northwind for me, but we just discarded a Southwind, so we'll just not chase after that. One of these days, I will get a 13 Orphans. I don't even care if it's a double Yaku 13 Orphans. I will just take a 13 Orphans. I will pick it up when it's on sale next time, and I will give it a shot. Because I think it's... Is Cast and Chill... Let's look. Because it's on my Steam wishlist. I can just go and look and see if it's Steam Deck compatible. That's like my current... Can I play it on Steam Deck? If yes, I'm very interested.
Out here.
That's... Don't need you to be playing that right now. Drop you. It is Steam Deck verified. Nice. We'll get rid of the 4. So pair 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can get rid of all these terminals. I like how on Steam right now with... Think about that. Sure. On Steam right now, it's saying, this game doesn't look like other things you've played in the past, and we don't think we want to recommend it to you. And I'm like, clearly, Steam, you don't know me. We will happily take a red 5. Like Steam, come on. Though it is true, I don't play a lot of games that Steam would see that have a ton of fishing in them. Alright, so Seraphina on the right there. Stop giving me wins. Discarding dots for them would probably be safe, given that they've already discarded a triplet of 8. Oh, that's great to see. That East Wind was safe because white already has has a pawn of them already. Like how many, look at, I'm not intending to get rid of this, but I'm pretty much just only had terminals. Aside of that 1/4, which I discarded.
We're falling behind.
Alright, so you discarded 1, 5. Keep that. No one has a north wind. He is north. That is risky, but these are all risky. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Waiting on a north wind would have been probably smart for him, but also I feel like if you're at 1600, you should probably be building into something else. 358 should be fine. 258, sorry. 7. Triplet pair. We're just waiting on a 7 right now. Wrong 7. 7 of shoots. And I don't like it. With 9 left, though, I'm in Tempai. I don't want to ruin that. That should be okay, yeah. I'm looking at, like, literally anything could be dropped here, so I'm just looking to see what everyone has. You're probably fine. Risky for you. Definitely risky for you, but we have to... It's one of those, like, where we have to get rid of it in order to keep our points.
I know that score isn't right.
You know, on the other hand, losing 1,000 points is probably better than losing 12,000. I gotta get that into my head. It's okay to fold. 4, 5, 8. 5, 6. This is gonna be weird to build, but at least we can build it from scratch. We don't have a lot to work with. And we're not in last place, so that's always a good start. Yeah, I'll take a pair of 8s. Bum, bum. Technically have 5 sets here already. Seven. Drop a 2. We definitely are over, but because we don't have anything solid yet, I'm just taking what I can get. Although I realize now that, oh no, actually that would be fine. Drop that 1, 2. It's 4, 5, 6. Technically we're in Fruiton if we go in on that 7, 8. So we should either get another 6, a 9, or break it. We can drop the 2 and the 5, probably. Wrong 2. So 6, 7, 8, we have a 4 and a 5. We should get that 4. We should then also take that. Oh, 5 dots are always risky. Yeah. Figured because you had a 6, 7, 8, you probably didn't need the 5. You had a bunch of 2s and 3s. This is a little scary, seeing a bunch of just pawns sitting in a corner. Ah, you did need a 5, but it was a chi. That's good. Pretty you. So you're probably pretty close to Tempai. You're probably not too far off as well. You are just good. We'll just leave it at that. I'm waiting to see if... I bet you somebody else has that, but I don't want to have to discard that 5. We'll discard you. Alright, so we have a 4, 5, 6, pair of 8s, a pair of Easts. Ideally, we end up on both of those. So we need a 9. We're so close. Alright. You don't need 6s. You have already gotten a 6. I think we're, yeah, okay with those. One of these days I'm going to turn off the warning tiles because I think they're just going to start throwing me. 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, or 4, 4, 5.
Let them tear each other apart.
That was really close because we just discarded one of those three things ago. Oof. Do need to get I think I'm going to try and play at least 1 or 2 Mahjong games between now and Gateway, because we do have, like I said earlier, at Gateway I am doing a panel on Mahjong on Saturday, and it's going to be a live game. Someone is bringing, there's going to be at least 2 Mahjong sets at Gateway Fate, so I'm just like, I need to get back on my game. One, two, drop you. 5, 6, 7. We can drop the 9. We can drop the East. We can probably drop the 7. And I should probably drop that East sooner rather than later. I want to keep the 5. I like having those sequence, and I like holding on to that 5 because you can do stuff with it. 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Do I want to do something with this? Let's the 2, 3. If I do that, I can stay in open or all simples. Because then I don't have to wait for a 1. I may be overthinking it. Coffrey 33. I really wish that Oz's Law had more than 1 Aetheryte, because man, I hate traveling there for big fish windows. Yeah, try doing that before flying. I'll see if I do this. Screw it, we ball. Yeah, Oz's Law. I'm impartial to... Hold on, what am I going to do? Do I discard this?
Victory will
Yeah, I discard the 5. So what am I waiting on? Pair of 4s. 5, 6, 7, 6, 6. I'm waiting for a 6. Or a 4. If I'm reading that correctly. Yeah. Because we have the 5, 6, 7, and then the 2 pairs are a 4, 4, and a 6, 6. Okay, cool. Which, if we get that off of a sumo, that's 3 concealed pawn? 2 concealed pawn? I forget if there was Aetherites for you, though. Yuck. Yuck. Okay. I forget if there was Aetherites or Aether currents for Az's Law, or if they just gave you flying. I don't remember that. It's been... Oh god. What did we decide? Like maybe almost 10 years since I've probably done Heaven's Ward? Alright, we're very much on tiles take the wheel here. We're waiting for a 4 of character or a 6 of character. 6, they call him 6-man, but whatever. Yeah, all the quest ones are part of the MSQ. That much makes sense. I mean, it's no different than Elpis. Like, quite literally. Az's Law and Elpis really aren't that much different in terms of getting around. I just think Az's Law's layout isn't as nice. Drawani Hinterlands, yeah, Idleshire is the only one, but you can Aethernet out. Corthius Western Highlands has like 3 different alternative ways to get into it that are near. Like, you can get to Corthius Western Highlands from Sea of Clouds. I've done that a few times. If you want to go to like Charbonnet, it's actually better to go to Oxandu and then fly to the Corthus Western Highlands and then fly in, I believe, than flying from Falcon's Nest. Oh, that's just not useful. Same thing if you go to Tail Feather, it's quicker than flying from Falcon's Nest to get to Western Korthus. Yeah. So I think Heaven's Word is just interesting in that there's alternate ways to get there. It's one of the reasons why I like Heaven's Word travel is you can just get there from basically anywhere. Hold on. 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 4. Wait. 4, 5.
Victory
You.
will
That
be
much I know.
ours.
6, 7, 8, 4, 4. Oh, so I'm just waiting on a 4 or a west wind. Okay, sure. West wind being the more likely, if I'm honest. Zalgog, thank you for the raid of 3. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Mahjong Hunter. Hold on, I'm actually set on... Okay, good. I realized I started the stream and it was like, I'm doing Monster Hunter, and then it's like, no I'm not, hold on. I do need to work on the 14 Mahjong stuff though. But hope y'all had a good little stream. Or big stream.
Show them their place. You played your hand.
I should... the stream info should be up to date, so I hope that that's right. I mean, if I'm still on Monster Hunter, that's a problem. No, I'm not. Okay, good. It is up to date. Alright, I'm clawing my way back up. We can get rid of you. But, no, thanks for the raid. I hope you had a good evening or morning. Mahjong Hunter. That's actually kind of funny. Just do, it's like, instead of fighting... Oh gosh, I'm just trying to think of like Monster Hunter names, except they're just like names of like Mahjong hands. Oh, I have to go fight a Rathalos at the 9 gates. 13 Orphans, it's a whole lot like the Great Jaggy, except it's Great Azuchi from Rise, except it's just a bunch of like smaller ones. You're just fighting a horde of raptors. All right, so we have a this is an edge weight, which kind of sucks. We have a 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Yeah, I'll take a 4, 5, 6. I want to keep that though, and I kind of want to get rid of you. I should probably break that edge weight, just because that's ugh. And also having triple pawn up there with 2 dragons. At least they're not going to grab the 3, but I think that's only on closed hands, I think. All like 3 dragons. 3 big dragons. One, 2, 3. Yes, we can break this. We should get rid of that 2 though pretty quick as well. Not the 2 that I wanted to get rid of, but okay.
That
What?
won't last forever.
Oh, the 1, 2, okay. Well, you broke it. That's a really good hand for being opened. I hate that. Got carried by the Dora. We went straight back down to...
The 3 heads could manage. This was stupid anyway.
We were doing so well at the end there. Let me reset again, and we will... Because I'm under 1,500 now. Go again. Hopefully didn't miss that party. We're trying to get to 1,600, and I've just been really inconsistent with play, so I haven't been able to keep my practice up. One of these days I will just dive right into it. Let's just see if we can catch a max size Shonisaurus, I guess. Do I have Hoverworm on me? Plenty. Speaking of Corthus, I mean, we're going to go to the other one. Whoops, I had that on when I was doing my... When I was grabbing thumbnails for guide videos this morning. Forgot to turn that back on. Oh, am I remembering correctly that I can use... I think... Yeah, because you're mooching. You're mooching. Precision, yeah, okay. So I thought. Cloud Cutters, you can pretty much use Ailer the whole time. There needs to be more Storm Chasers in fishing holes. This is my hot take. Storm Chasers are annoying as hell, but I think there should be more quick biting fish in the overworld. This isn't anything, but I'm building up AA stacks for big game fishing. How many Shonisauruses do I have? 17. Alright, we'll see how long this game goes. Hello, Martini. You are joining us for the first post-reset, rank reset game. See if we can stay above 1,500 again. We failed the first time. We got to 1,540. And I'm in a group of a bunch of people over 1,750. Oh no. Oh, were you doing oh, was that John's thing? Oh, I just saw that. I saw that there was a PvP thing going on tonight. Yeah, that's it. Now I see it, because I have it literally showing up in my thing here. That was the custom matches with John is Dead. I almost went to that. If I wasn't streaming, I was going to go and chill out with that. Sorry, Malachi. For those of you who don't know, I also have some video guides on fishing in YouTube.
We're falling behind.
God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, the fact that an east wind is so risky this early on is rough. Today I put out a guide on gondola lavore, which is not in any way an interesting fish, but what is interesting about it is I put does anyone want a 9? What I did this time though was I did record ambient audio in the background, so there is game sounds. So if you've been using my guides and stuff, I would really like to know if you like that, or if that's like a big no-no, or if it's distracting or anything. So you can find that. Let's see if I can remember what the command is. Is it YouTube? Yeah. So you can find that on my YouTube. So far, I haven't gotten a ton of feedback on it, which is good. Do I just fold my hand this early out? I feel like I should. So far, I haven't gotten a ton of feedback on it, outside of my father, who did tell me, hey, I kind of liked it because it was calming. Oh, I don't... Oh, I meant to discard that 7. Oh well. That is 3, 6, 9. So you don't need a 6, you don't need a 5. I think 4 is safe on you? Yeah, okay. Okay, sweet. 4, 5, 6, what are we going to be waiting for? We discarded 2, we're going to be waiting for a 5 or a 7. Assuming this 2 doesn't trigger anyone and their win conditions. Good, okay. Eichel's going for an outside hand.
Their luck won't last forever.
Oh, and that was a single-sided weight, too, and we deal right into it. Ugh.
I know that score isn't right.
Alright, well, Ricci is just, tiles take the wheel. Okay, so we have a 7, 8, 9. We have 2 and a 4. We have 2 south winds, which is pretty good. 5, 7, 2... 2, 3, 4. Hey, there we go. Green. So we just need a 3. And then we need to deal with this. Those are not west winds, so that doesn't do me any good. That's south wind. I do wish, and I think this would help more people get into Mahjong. I kind of wish that they would add, I mean, outside of the characters, but like the wind tiles, I think need to have like a W, an N, an S, or an E. And I feel like that might help with just getting people involved. Because these are always hard to forget, and you can't hover over them unless it's your turn to discard. Right, that's the last of them. Alright, so we're not waiting for those. So 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Which means we're going to be on two-sided weight. 5 on a discard is rough. That's very risky. Someone's taking a long time to think. Let's see where this goes. Doing much better, though, than our first round, or our first game, which was absolutely abysmal. There we go.
Allow
Double G? Double concealed G, I think? No,
You played
okay.
your hand well.
Yeah, especially since my other Mahjong game is Mahjong Soul, which is built for Mahjong. There's a lot of quality of life features that I'm like, it'd be really nice if I could hover over a tile and see that it's, gone. I'm gonna turn off the dangerous tile markers. Let's play dangerously here. Like, it'd be nice to be able to hover over these when it's not my turn. It'd be nice to be able to hover over, like, a tile and just see where they are and help. There's just, it's a lot of those, like, little things that would be really nice to have. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. A 3 is more valuable than a white dragon to me right now. That's very good. So open, 2, 3. I only have 3 melds right now. The way that I have thought about it is, like, if you wanted to learn how to play Mahjong because you played Final Fantasy XIV, start, just do the tutorials and play the AI in 14. Get some friends together, figure out stuff, do a little bit of that. Then go to Mahjong Soul and play against people that way. And take their tutorials and then come back. And I think that that's kind of like the loop. Like, you gotta go on, like, sabbatical for a little bit, or, like, do a foreign exchange student and then come back. How's my gear? Oh, I can't check my gear in here, damn. I don't need to chi off that. Alright, that I can start working with a little more. Drop the 3. We need a better pair. I mean, that's a pair. Worst case scenario, I can drop that 9 dot and then keep my sequence, or end up on an open straight if I can get a 6. And I drop that 3. Wrong 9. Are you going for Romdel? Is that what I'm hearing? Is Romdel even up? What time is it? No. Romdel's not up right now, so you have to be going for Blood Chaser, I'd assume.
We're falling behind.
Oh wait, do I not have... I don't have Heaven's Ward Fish on. No, Blood Chaser's... Ooh. What are you going for where you're going for Storm Chasers? Because Romdel and Blood Chaser aren't up for hours. Unless you're going for, like, Brown Bolos for leaves? I'm now curious. Discarding a 5 is so bad right now. Why did I do that? Cool. Alright, so we are not going to be in Tenpai unless we can get a 6, which you would have to discard, which you could. Wrong 6. Yes, let's call Ricci on that, and then we go into a two-sided wait. Okay. And then we would need a 3 or a 1. Last second win.
Show them their place.
I did not read the board well, but I knew that was going to be a good chance. Worst case scenario is Tenpai. So we made, like, 200 extra points than we would have. 1, 2, 3. We can get rid of the West Wind. That gives us a 7, 8. Open straight, or closed weight, excuse me. Go to the east wind just to have it. Sure. Now it's a weird one. Because we have a 7 and 8, we have that triplet. So if we get like a 4th 7, I wouldn't con, and that would put us into Ricci. Sure. That extra door would just be nice to have. That 5 wasn't doing us any good. You? No, okay.
Their luck won't last forever.
It wasn't a good discard, but...
I know that score isn't right.
Oh, we went from second to last again.
This was stupid anyway.
Man, that is like the 3rd time tonight that I have gone from second to last. Alright, we'll do one more game. But no, that is classic Mahjong. Oh, hold on. We can immediately get in. We'll just reset again. I have no qualms with resetting my ranking there. All right, what's up? We'll see how long this takes to get back in. Magic Mushroom is up. That's always a fun one because you can use Modestler. Let's go for Gigan Shark. I have floatings. I do. Very classic though. Of just like, oh hello, Xenacanthus is the 3rd most slippery fish in the game. Hold on, I don't remember the top 3. I know Matriarch's at the top. It is the 3rd. Okay, yeah, it's the Matriarch, Loposaurus elegans, Xenacanthus, Dameron Herring, and Priest of Yaxlaqua are the top 5 slipperiest fish in the game. So if you keep slipping on a Xenacanthus, that is the expected experience. That is exactly what is going to be happening. And we're back. Oh. Hello. There we go. I am well aware of the fact that I am streaming Mahjong at almost simultaneous, like you know, almost 1-to-1 timing here does open me up for stream sniping, and I do not care. But no, Xenacanthus can take you a while. If you're level 100, you can use ambitious lure, as long as it's not cloudy or foggy. I mean, you could still use it anyways, but it's just less effective. Over on YouTube, I've never played Mahjong before in Final Fantasy, but I am so invested right now. It's worth learning. Like, genuinely, it is not as... Mahjong is not as... The cliff that you have to climb is not as high as people make it out to be. It is definitely not quick to pick up. I will fully admit and concede to that, but it is definitely not as big of a climb. Highly, highly recommend, you know, looking up. I think I mentioned it earlier. I think Misshapen Chair on YouTube has a guide on it. I think that was one of the first ones I watched when I started learning a couple of years ago. So yeah, slapping steelhead, yeah. And as long as it's not cloudy or foggy, Mione fish isn't in the pools, so you're less likely to get baited by that. We have a 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get an 8, that then throws me into Furryton. We'll get rid of the 1. I almost clicked the 3. Ooh, that would have been bad. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I could have gotten rid of the 3. Okay. And the 9 we can get rid of too. That leaves us at a 3-sided weight there. Triplet in the 3. We discard the 7, I believe, right? Oh, would that put us into an 8?
Victory will be ours.
Yeah, that's... we'll take it. It's the opening hand. What could go wrong? There's at least 4 8s out there. Unless we deal in, but... Eichel can't deal in on that 7. So then Terrell or Aranea would have to not have called Ricci, basically, which would be very strange. Auto declare win here so that we can just let the tiles do their thing. Again, we're waiting for the 8 shoots. Which is what we need.
Their luck won't last forever.
That's the risk with Ricci. I shouldn't have gone into that with
I know that score isn't right.
I really shouldn't have gone into a Ricci off of a single weight. I probably should have just waited. Haha. But there was no way that I could rebuild that into anything else. Unless I got like a 7. Or a 9, I guess. Would have worked too. Then I could have just doubled. Or gone for the 2-sided weight on the pair. Four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 4. That's great. Okay, cool. So we're setting ourselves up again for another. If we can get an 8, that puts us into actually a really weird position. Or we could do a full, like a pure straight. The 9 is also another weird thing, but I'm going to hold on to it just because then we only need a 3 and an 8. And that would be a pure straight. No. We'll get that naturally.
Let them tear each other apart.
As long as it's somebody else. He says, having already just done this. Why can't I get the 3900s? Yeah, ones are useless to me. Always next time. I am dealer on East though, so that's something. If I could win, I could keep it going. Excuse me. Four, five. I have 5 melons. They'll just kind of suck. Oh, ooh. Yeah, why not? Let's go for 7. Let's go for the 7 pairs. We even had a chance at those this evening. Usually we have at least one, so I'll just accidentally end up on it. Get rid of that 8. That's one of the ones where you want to be having a, or you want to leave a terminal as your final weight. It's a one-sided weight, which is like, ugh. I may have thrown a really good hand out, but you know, let's have a little bit of memes here. Let's just have some fun. No. We ain't pawning here. Alright, so we have a 9 and a 9 and East. Alright, so we need 2 more pairs. That's a 3, 4, 5. That could be a pivot. I'll take the pivot. How many of my 9 shoots are left? Still 3. Alright, we get rid of the this 9 next because there's only 1 left. Because they just discarded 2. There's 4 in total. Just hold on to these for now. I think a 4 East, one of those 2 would be good. I discarded Red Dragon, so I can't use that. Useless. I feel like if anyone's watching my hand right now, or watching the stream in this game, they'll be like, ah, yes, okay, this makes sense. And then someone who's playing this right now, I'm really hoping they're like, what the hell are they doing? Throwing out a 3 and a 4. See, this is like one of those things where it'd be like nice I could just hover over this and see that there's only 1 left. I have no clue about what anything is in Mahjong. The really easy way of describing Mahjong is it's effectively like poker, where you need to build a hand, like 2 pair, straight, flush, except instead of 5 cards stud or 7 card draw. Oh, that's frustrating. It's 14 tiles. Alright, there we go. We just need a 9 or an East now. to be dealt to us specifically, which is easier said than done. Or do we need 9 and an east? No, we just need a 9 or an east. And then we'll discard a 5, which is probably risky.
We're falling behind.
Oh, this is an incredibly risky discard. I mean, the 5 isn't any better, but we'll take it. At this point, we're just trying not to deal in.
Let them tear each other apart.
Alright, last hand. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to open my hand on the first when I'm in fourth. 6, 7, 1, 7. Drop those. That is bizarre. Now, if I could get the last 2 west winds, I think that would... Oh, no, then I would need one more of... I basically need 2 wests and then... Or sorry, 2 souths and then one of the rest of them. I don't think big wind is going to happen. 4 big winds. Ooh. Alright, so we have 3 there. Maybe north ends up being our pair. Such a wild start. I don't think I've ever started with that many wins. 7, 8. So that's 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. So we need like a 6 and 9. Couple of wins on 9. We will take that because that's a hand, or that's a meld. So we have a 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. So basically, I want a 9 or a 6 character, and then I can just go into waiting for that last north wind or any of the east winds. I'm going to do it now. I might as well. We're just waiting for a 6 or a 9. That reminds me. Yeah, sure, why not? You know, we'll just go big here, and I would say probably the 8 would be more likely to be discarded. We have to build a pair now, which is not where we wanted to be, because before we just had to wait for a 6 or a 9. But now we might as well just see what we get. Because now we just need an 8. Which is likely to come from Tyrol if he doesn't have them already. Oh, you... I hate it when I do that. Discard is like, yeah, no, the 8's going to be more likely to be discarded.
Show them their place.
Get it drawn in. That's fine, we'll take it away from him. I don't think this will be a ton of points. Yeah.
You played your hand well.
21. It's not enough to kick us up into anything higher than 4th, but we had a good comeback.
Good manage. This was stupid anyway.
Alright. Non-binary Nyan, you just got here in time for me to end the stream. So thank you everyone for watching. Where's my buttons here? Why do I not have a hotkey for that one yet? Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Fruity Snacks. I usually am doing fish content, but I also apparently now play Mahjong a lot. If you enjoyed the stream, or if you didn't, that's fine. But if you did enjoy it, please consider following. You can also find me on YouTube. That's my primary place. You can find me on YouTube at Fruity Snacks, Blue Sky at Fisher Fruity, Twitter also on Fisher Fruity, and then here on Twitch at A Fruity Snacks. The name was taken. I'm not going to deal with making them all consistent. But you can find me all there. I am dropping the links in chat too for those of you who are on Twitch. But thank you everyone for watching. Sorry that the Mahjong games weren't as exciting as I was hoping they would be, but we still had some good hands in there anyways. So anyways, goodbye everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm going to kick you over to... Please tell me Demo's still rating. Is Demo still on? Denmo is on. We're going to raid you over to Denmo. So, oh gosh, Denmo is doing scrungle stuff. Anyways, bye everyone. Have a wonderful rest of you. Oh no, he just went offline! Never mind. Who else is on? Denmo was just on. That was bad timing. I'm gonna message him that too. I'd be like, dude, I was literally rating as you left. Oh, V-Mimi's on. We'll just go. You go hang out with V-Mi. Right, bye everyone.